Good morning, everyone. So today I'm back out in Baxter. I'm here one last time before the season closes. But today I didn't bring along any food, so the goal is to go out, catch some fish, and then forage for all the food that we have for lunch today. So hopefully we have some luck because my meal depends on it.
A way that you could sort of just soft me out so that like I don't know that I'm at work. In here, could I come home and think that I've been fishing all day?
This morning I'm starting things off with things that I know work. And so at the bottom I have this stonefly imitation. Always has good luck here. Never tried it in the morning though. And then the deadly duo, I have it set up on a hopper dropper. This is a chubby hopper from the fly crate in an orange color. This time of year Brook Trout are pretty aggressive, so this imitates all kinds of things, and I'm going to use it as a great indicator because it floats well. And I think it's gonna catch me a fish for lunch. With that set up, I think we can catch a fish to eat for lunch, and after that I'm gonna have to go forage around. But for now, let's just catch a fish so I can have some lunch. Oh, we got one. Geez, that guy came out of nowhere. Come here, salmon. Nice. Beautiful salmon on that bottom dropper. Came up last minute and grabbed it. Oh, he's off the hook now. Oh, okay, well, there goes that one. Hey, there we go. Hey, first trout of the day. He's not very big, so hopefully I can catch another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean him up and be ready to go for when we want to eat him. All right, one fish for the bag. This is good news. I'll have a lunch today. I'm gonna keep him in this cold water so that way he stays pretty fresh while I catch one more. Got one. It's a little salmon, I think. Ooh, jumping everywhere. Let's get this guy in. Nice. Not keeping salmon because I don't know the size, but they're super fun to catch. Hooked him on a little midge, zebra midge. Let's get him right back. Awesome. Okay, so far I'm catching tons of salmon, and I do have that one trout. So whenever I feel like it, I can go gather some other stuff and then cook up lunch. But I'm in really no rush to do that because the salmon are kind of fun to catch. So I might do that for another hour and then maybe get an additional trout. We'll see. There we go. That's a better brook trout. This one I can eat. I am perfectly fine with that. Nice. finally figured out what they wanted. All right, we're gonna keep him, and that is gonna be lunch. Now time to go forage. Let me show you guys the setup I've dialed in today. Down here, we have a tiny little zebra midge, and this is today's all-star. It's just crushing it. And close runners up are this stonefly imitation. It's doing quite well, as always. And then the chubby hopper, which they have been destroying. They're just tearing the foam apart with their little teeth. You can see all the marks in it. Caught a couple good ones on it too. So all those flies have caught fish for me today. That zebra midge though is just crushing it. So that's today's all-star, but all those flies have caught me fish today. So that tells me that I've really dialed in this setup to exactly what it should be. I could switch it out and try some new things, but it's catching fish pretty much every other cast. So can't ask for much more at this point. Wow. I got to watch that happen. Another decent brook trout. Just came up from the depths right at my feet. Oh, the colors. Very nice. That was sweet. Got him on the chubby hopper. Spectacular. Off one hand, not bad. Beauty. There he goes. Alright, let's get this guy cleaned up. And that way I can get to everything else I need to gather. Right, fish cleaned, ready to go, and check this out. It was a female, so had lots of roe in it. Probably should have let that one go. I didn't really think of it at the time. But we're not gonna let this go to waste. I'm gonna eat this as well. I am gonna cook it though. I feel like that's probably a good idea. But now we have a brook trout and some roe. It actually adds a little more to the meal. Whew, okay. This seems like a great spot to set up a little temporary camp while I forage for some mushrooms and other veggies. So let's get down to business, start foraging, and then we'll make ourselves a lunch. Okay, first major thing I want to do, I really want some chanterelles, and I haven't seen any around yet, although there are a lot of other mushrooms. So I'm just gonna walk around for a bit until I find a habitat that's maybe more suiting for them. Whoa, check all these out. There are so many. I actually don't know what species this is, so I don't plan on eating it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. So I won't eat those, that's for sure. Look at them all. A little fairy ring here. Well, you know, I just haven't found any chanterelles in this area. I know I can find some Indian cucumber roots, so I think that is going to be the plan at this point. So we have a couple Indian cucumber roots right here. I'm going to just harvest what we can find. You know, sometimes, or not sometimes, when you're foraging for food, you just kind of have to go with what you can find. And in our case, what's available right now is, that I feel comfortable identifying anyway, is some Indian cucumber root and of course brook trout as well. So we'll dig these up and add this to our meal as kind of a salad to go with it. Oh, that's a good one. That's really nice. This is gonna make a awesome salad as well. These taste so good. They're called Indian cucumber roots because they really do taste just like a cucumber. It's kind of mild, but it's there. And they're gonna be delicious to have with the brook trout. So that's a nice little bit to add to our collection of things to eat. So let's go add that to the pile. Let's go find a new patch so I don't take too many from the same spot. There's some over here. They do grow pretty slow, but they're so plentiful that if you just take a few from spot to spot, they'll replenish themselves over time. Alright, so I have what I think is enough for lunch. I'm satisfied with what I've gathered so far, and I think I'm just going to clean everything up and then start cooking. To start with, I'm going to wash those Indian cucumber roots that I just picked down in the stream. It's a good amount. I mean, it's not too bad. My goal with this is just to give them a rinse just to get the dirt off. Not going to be totally clean, but they're going to be good enough. They're looking pretty good, so now we'll just go over and start cleaning off the fish. As for the fish, we're going to cook it like I always do. My little jet boil. Hopefully I have enough gas. I do. Couple fish are going to be perfect for lunch, and then of course we have the roe to go with that. Excited to eat that. That's going to be really good. And we'll be cooking in no time. In fact, I'll probably get them going. And I'm going to do one additional thing. Put some slits in their back so they don't curl up as much, hopefully. There we go. We're ready to cook. Yeah, they still curl. Not too bad though. Spice them up with some garlic salt. So not totally foraged, I guess I lied a little bit. Looking pretty good, right? And of course I want to cook the roe too. So we'll put these eggs in there, get those going. The eggs are kind of popping like popcorn. They look really good. Actually, I'm excited for those. We're almost done here, and then I'm gonna go eat these trout riverside. Go ahead and take off our eggs. Those are probably too far done, but they look good. There's our eggs, and the fish that provided them. And then all the Indian cucumber root as kind of a salad. In fact, I might drizzle a little bit of olive oil over that just to add some flavor. Put some salt. Looks so good. What a lunch. Okay, more than pleased with this meal. So, let's take this meal and then go out to the river. What do you think of my food, guys? Hard to beat this wild harvested dish. And the eggs in the background. Those look super good. They're crisp too. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is really hard to beat. And the scenery, also extremely hard to beat. Does it get any better than that? I'd like to say no. Okay, first things first, I really want to try these eggs. Oh man. Wow. These are amazing. Look how good these turned out. They're kind of, they're not extremely crisp, but they have the consistency of, I don't know, almost like some kind of pasta. It's really a little chewy. I probably overdid it a little bit, but that's super good, and I kind of like it like that. It's so nice to finally enjoy the fruits of my labor. I was pretty hungry all day long, I'm not gonna lie. But the fish looks great. Those eggs, I wish I had more. Oh man. Perfectly done. Oh my gosh. This is looking so good. Some super crisp skin, and then beautifully flaky meat. I've got to say, this turned out way better than I expected. Such a great lunch. The fish is perfect right now. There, that might be some better lighting for everyone. Show you this other fish, how it turned out. It looks so good. Super crisp tail. It's like a potato chip. That was my favorite part. Such a great way to come out and just forage for everything I wanted. The Indian cucumber root, I actually haven't tried yet. Oh wow. I've never had them with salt before. Salt and a little bit of olive oil. That's a really good salad. Wow. Wish you could try it. Although, I'd have to catch more because I'm pretty hungry, so I kind of want every bit of it. I love my salad. If only there were some greens that I could find. A little something extra. I'm gonna try some Indian cucumber root with the fish. See how that is. I wouldn't say they go together exceptionally well, but it adds kind of like this freshness to it, which is odd. The flavor is totally different when you do that. But I think I'm just gonna enjoy my salad separately. I would say that today was a successful day. I think this was a great foraged lunch. It's lacking a few things that I wish I would have had. The blueberries are gone. There's no chanterelles, but you know, I think for what it is and how hungry I am, it turned out really well. So anyway, I'm gonna mark this one in the books as a success. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the first, and I might do some more of these if you really like them. Maybe I can get a little more knowledge about my mushrooms, so that way when I go out next time I'll feel more comfortable about harvesting some of those other species. If you want to see some more of these, hit the like button so that way I know that you guys enjoy these. And you can always subscribe if you want to see the next one. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to finish up my meal, and then I'm probably going to go back out on the water and do some fishing. And so I will see you guys in the next adventure. See ya.
Rocks and driftwood on the shore. I don't know where I am anymore.